Alright, y'all, it's MMG. Where we at? U7. We at Fern Rock. And we are taking this to Cottman and Torresdale. Yeah, bro. I've been, got some cops up there. Accident happened or some shit. Hey, gets recorded. I guess it's cool. So basically, we're like around East Oak Lane. We're on 10th Street. Going northbound for a few blocks until we hit Godfrey. I didn't really have time to actually like prepare. They just said we're just gonna move immediately, so you know how that is. Alright, so look, we at 10th inspection. So we're East Oak Lane, our guy trying to catch the bus here. Y'all can't see it, but there's some apartments up here.
Attention non-free. Base cash fare or $20 fare insurance is required.
So quite a few buses in Fern Rock that stop at the Fern Rock terminal go up to the northeast, mainly Cottman Avenue, 70, 28, which I have done a 28 in the past. I just didn't document it. I'm kind of worried that I picked a bad day to do this because it might rain. It might not rain, but whatever. I already got started, so it don't even matter. Alright, so now we're going to go eastward on Godfrey. So this is East Oak Lane, the good part of the Oak Lane. We got East Oak Lane, we got West Oak Lane. But we're going to be in East Oak Lane for a minute.
Stop requested. Front seats are reserved for seniors or riders with special needs. 7.
So yes, we are going to pass by 5th and Godfrey. Which was our last stop when I did when I did Route 47, coming all the way from Whitney. Yeah, we're at 7th and Godfrey. So most of East Oak Lane looks like a suburb. They said this is the nice part of Oak Lane. But the problem with East Oak Lane is that East Oak Lane is very small.
47, 57, and K.
Because Cheltenham Avenue kind of runs on a slant, giving East Oak Lane less road. So East Oak Lane is very small, and it's here right next to the Fern Rock Alney neighborhood. It sits next to West Oak Lane too. And then if we were to keep taking Godfrey down, we will be right by Lawncrest. So, alright. So this is that way we just go to left on 5th Avenue. We go northbound on 5th. I'm very familiar with this route. Very, very familiar with this because I take this bus all the time, and like because I go to Cottman Avenue a lot. I love the Roosevelt Mall, one of my favorite spots in the city. And I usually catch it from Fern Rock, so I'm very familiar with all this. Now, in a couple of minutes, we're going to cross Cheltenham Avenue, and we're going to go up into the counties a little bit to get into the northeast. This is 5th and Shelton, just past Shelton Avenue. So check out these nice houses in this quiet land up in East Oak Lane. 5th and 64th. 65th coming up. So East and West Oak Lane is the neighborhood where, the uptown neighborhood where number streets collide, they connect. East Oak Lane has had a bit of crime in the last couple years. All right, 66 and 50 bucks, which I'm also very familiar with. So we're going northbound on 5th. We're about to cross Cheltenham Avenue. All right, that was 67. This is Oak Lane Road. So we're going to take Oak Lane Road outside of the city a little bit. We got this nice church here that says pray for peace in Ukraine. I can't even talk about it. All right. Nice little church that stands out. Because it's not like there's a whole lot in East Oak Lane outside of houses. So whenever I see something outside of a house, it kind of stands out to me in this neighborhood. And this would be like the busiest part of it, like the edge of it. You got a 7-Eleven, you got Cheltenham Avenue, which we're about to cross. This is the east side of Cheltenham Avenue. Got some smoke shops up here, got the Chinese stove. Alright, now we just stepped outside of the city. But it was, Philly shit like a while, so we kind of got between northwest and northeast, there's Montgomery County, Bucks County. Right now we're in Montgomery County. Now, what part of the county we're in, of Montgomery County, I guess this would be like maybe Elkins Park. Elkins Park might be pretty big. But we're going to be in this county for some time to make our way to Cottman Avenue and hit the northeast. just outside of Eastern DC, which would be Elvis Park. A lot of nice houses, very suburban like. I wonder the prices of the houses up here. Now, as somebody who's had experience living in the suburbs with his father, going to school, I would rather not live in the suburbs. The suburbs do look nice, but I grew up in the city, so the suburbs is not really my type of thing. And I think we're going to turn on Ashbourne Road. Ashbourne Road runs all throughout, like all throughout the county. Well, maybe not all throughout the county, but like the early parts of like Elkins Park and whatnot. You'll see Ashbourne Road. Yeah, I couldn't wait to do this route. I just wish I had more time to prepare. But I couldn't wait to do this route because I know there's a lot of nice stuff you'll see. Alright, we're turning off Ashbourne. Or is this still Ashbourne? It's maybe Arbor Road. Okay, this is still Ashbourne.
Towards an operator.
Like this is what you will see in like the upper northeast. It's beautiful homes, a lot of land, a lot of grass, trees. Yeah, I don't discriminate. I'll show it all. I'll show Kensington. I'll show different hoods. Like I don't discriminate. You know, and personally, I like both. I don't really favor one over the other. But anyhow.
Central and Ashburn.
Alright, now we're about to make a left turn on Central. This is Tukini Creek. Is that how you say it? Let's take a look at this creek if we can. Central Avenue. Okay, Tukini Parkway. Nice. Okay, so we should be approaching Cottman Avenue very shortly. This is actually not a very long route. I would say this is maybe one of the faster routes of the city. So once we hit Cottman Avenue, I believe we will be back in Philadelphia. It's going to be in the northeast part. I don't know, maybe we're already in Philly. It says Lawndale. I'm seeing some Lawndale signs. I mean, that is the Philly neighborhood. Cottman might be coming up here. Alright, okay, yeah, now we're on Cottman. We're going to make a right turn on Cottman Ave and work our way to the boulevard. So we're in the borough. We're in the borough home. We're in the borough home section of Philly. I know I've passed by this area before.
Please exit at the rear door.
Taking Route 24. I try not to talk over this. The voice, the bus voice, man. 'Cause I want y'all to hear what I'm saying. Plus, the bus is loud too. I'm going to be able to document everything that's being seen. Okay, we got the regional rail stop. Rockwell Avenue. You're going to hit Rise of the Sun in a minute. Yeah, I'm all too familiar with this route. Especially when it comes to Cottman Avenue. This Cottman Avenue is like one of my main avenues I be on, one of my main spots, Roosevelt Mall. Even outside of Roosevelt Mall. But KFC. Sometimes I'll be getting that $10 Tuesday deal. I know I did last week after I got done with that Route 67 route to the Philadelphia Mills Mall. Because I was hungry as hell. So I'll be at Cottman and Oakland. So we're about to pass Rise of the Sun.
Cottman and Oxford from Route 18.
Yeah, speaking of which, Cottman and Rochester, Cottman and Oxford. So we passed by this spot when I did the 67 as well. So we got a Max's up here. I don't go to this Max's up. I probably should try it, but the Max's I go to is up at Broadnary. Well, down Broadnary. Because that would be definitely south of here. In North Philly. I didn't even know that we had a Max's cheesesteak spot up here until very recently. So anyhow, let's talk a little bit more about Cottman Ave, which I'm very familiar with. Back when I was a kid, my pops, he lived in the upper northeast. And we would take this route to the boulevard, because he lived far from where we lived. Him and my mother were separated, and he was big on going to arcades. So there was an arcade that we always went to, which was on the boulevard, basically, at the Roosevelt Mall in Cottman Ave. I'll talk more about that once I get to the boulevard. Yeah, we just passed Taylor Road, we're going eastbound on Cottman, and we're going to continue going eastbound on Cottman. So yeah, like most of this route is already done.
Cottman and Whitaker to Route 19.
We got Cottman and Whitaker. We're going to keep working our way eastbound. And I'm going to have quite a bit to document, because I'm so familiar with Cottman Avenue. Like this is not like the last route that I recorded, right? Y'all already seen that joint, right? And I didn't know where the fuck we was going. Like I didn't know shit. See, there are routes like that in this city to where buses would just take these crazy ass routes, going northbound just to make a U-turn and come back southbound and take weird back blocks. See, most routes don't do that, but there's some weird routes. I'm not gonna lie. With the 67, I mean, I got frustrated with that. Y'all heard me. All right, anyhow, Cottman and Algon. Now, I come up here sometimes too. And this is pretty close to the boulevard. I think we're past the Northeast High School, I believe. I don't know what high school that is. Because we got quite a couple schools on Cottman Avenue. And I've never been to neither one of them. Yeah, this is Northeast High. Okay, Cottman and Summerdale. Now, I'm passing by my favorite Burger King. I come up here, yeah, I love the Burger King up here, bro. Y'all can't see it though, because it's on the other side of it. Okay, so if you go northbound, it's Glendale Avenue, but if you go southbound, it's Summerdale Avenue. Yo. Interesting. Go back. We got students over here. So It's gonna be a little bit noisy. Okay, so what's this we passing by? Like, this looks like a very nice restaurant that, well, not a restaurant, a diner.
Let me sit on your lap, young king.
It looks like a nice little diner we passed by. It looks like it's been around for a long time. Alright, passing front now. I'm passing by another school. It's on the other side of me though, so y'all can't see it. I've got some shops up here. Yeah, I'm familiar with all this. Alright, so now we're about to pass Castor Avenue. And then we're gonna check out the Roosevelt Mall. Man, I got so many memories. So many memories being up here, bro. Like,
Ali said it.
and this is a big mall full of stores. Yeah, my pops used to take me up here to go to the arcade. Then I used to come up here as a teenager after those years. You know, those are during like my elementary school, middle school years, like late 90s, early 2000s. In high school, I used to come up here, like from my high school years. I had a couple of buddies that I hung out with that lived on the same block as me and my pops. Back when I was on Frankfurt, we used to come up here. We used to take the 59, which runs up and down Castor Avenue, up here.
Stop requested.
All right, so let's check it out. I think all of this is Roosevelt Mall. All of this. Got a nice buffet. American furniture. Which I don't think that was there that long. I don't think. I could be wrong. Yeah, I used to be up and down this strip. Like throughout my high school years, and then I started coming back here recently. So this is like my little shopping spot.
Stop requested.
Yeah, they should be all up and down this shit. And then sometimes I go to the Texas Chicken up here, but it's on the other side of me.
Stop requested.
We got Giant. I go there quite a bit. Oh, y'all love that Giant.
Cottman and Torresdale for Route 58.
We got GameStop.
Roosevelt
We got GameStop. Used to go there as a kid. There might have been a Blockbusters up here too back in the day, before GameStop took over. Now Cottman and Bustleton's coming up in a minute. We're about to pass Bustleton. This is where the arcade was, because my pops used to go to. Now, of course, it's not there now. This is like 90s, early 2000s. This is like way, way back. I know I sound old as fuck talking about some damn arcades. But, yeah, and I remember where it's at. It's like on the side where we at now, and across the street.
Base cash fare or $8 fare instrument is required.
The only thing I hated about that arcade on Cottman Avenue, the only thing I hated about it is it didn't have Tekken. And, you know, I was the biggest fan of Tekken back then. Tekken Tag was killing it in arcades, bro. That was the game to play. But it did have other games that I liked. It had all the Marvel vs. Capcom crossover games. So the arcade up here was known for that. And that was good enough for me. It had Soul Calibur. Yeah, it had other things that I liked. But Tekken was my number one back in the day. And like I still like Tekken. Don't get me wrong, but like I feel like with my wrestling thing, I could do more creative shit while still choreographic and being organized like I did with Tekken. But yeah, right, we got Roosevelt Mall. Well, this is officially the Roosevelt Mall, but yeah, I've been all throughout this mall back there. We got a Raising Cane's. You know, some construction over here. Oh yeah, there used to be a, I think you still got a Macy's. There actually used to be a Krispy Kreme across the street, where we're looking right now. I used to go there back when that was around. But for whatever reason, Krispy Kreme didn't last long. Beautiful mall. Oh, this car's blocking my view. Over to the Macy's. Oh, there we go.
Cottman and Roosevelt Boulevard from Route 1, 14, 20, 50, and
I gotta see Macy's just cause. Besides chicken, these chicken spots are pretty new. Besides Nanu's, that's all like only been around for maybe a couple of years. Now we're on the Bully. We're on the Boulevard now. We'll pass by this boulevard and keep going eastbound.
Stop requested.
Alright, so let's cross this bully. Cross the bully, folks. And then we got this McDonald's in the corner. Not the best McDonald's I've ever been to. We got a restaurant and diner right next to it.
Requested.
Right.
Cottman and Drift.
Now this is the side of Cottman Avenue that I'm least familiar with, so let's check it out. I don't think there's as much businesses on this side, but there is still some. There's still some.
Cottman and Maverick B.
We're at Cottman and Battersby. So we're working our way to Torresdale Avenue. So I'm pretty sure we're going to pass Frankfurt Ave.
Cottman and Hawthorne for Route 88. Stop requested. Cottman and Bullard. Please be advised, SEPTA will arrest and seek prosecution of anyone who commits any act of violence towards an operator.
So I'm guessing we're like between Mayfair and I don't really know. I know this is like the borderline to the Mayfair neighborhood, which I've already shown in one of my recent tours. Oh yeah, it was Route 66. Yeah. Where we were going up and down Frankfurt Avenue. We saw a bunch of mannequins everywhere.
Stop requested. Cottman and Frankfurt for Route 66.
Alright, we're at Cottman and Frankfurt. You know what that means. We might see some mannequins up in here. Maybe. And they look hella real. If you don't look close enough. Like from a distance, they look real as hell.
Coming down.
Yeah, me and my Caucasian buddies, back when I was in Frankfurt, we came up here a couple times too. Cottman and Frankfurt. Even though I hated going to Frankfurt, I had a lot of different friends. Once at that school, it was very multicultural. That was the one good thing about Frankfurt. But boy, that was a rough school. But anyhow, alright, so this ride should be done shortly. Which is a good thing for me because it looks like it's about to pour down. Alright, so we're still going eastbound on Cottman.
Cottman entered ready. Main cash fare or $8 fare service is required. Stop requested.
Alright, this past Egg Drink.
Cottman and Walker.
I know Torresdale's coming up pretty soon. I can't wait because I'm hungry. There's a Popeyes around here. I'm getting hungry. Cottage Street.
Cottman and Jackson.
Yeah, like this part of Cottman Avenue looks pretty, for the most part, residential outside of maybe Frankfurt Avenue.
Last stop, Torresdale and Cottman for routes 28, 56, and 84. Stop requested.
Alright, we'll wait till we go to the loop. And I'm gonna end this thing. Alright, y'all. We out here. Now, for anybody who cares, here's the loop. It goes the bus loop. Alright, y'all. Time to grab me something to eat. Peace out.